Well, what's
Yeah,
up?
so as promised,
we're Nifty
we're gonna
Thrifties.
just
as promised,
talk at the same time.
As promised, we are Nifty Thrifties. So since we already did the introduction, we're just gonna skip right into whatever's next.
So Wednesdays are never really amazing, but we found some really cool stuff actually. Like, it wasn't a jackpot every single bin, but we did find some cool things. So we're excited to share that with you.
Yeah, I found some Tory Burch.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can remember.
Yeah. Some Tory Burch, some Free People. I believe some, like, this really crazy, like, blanket brand that's really expensive. As soon as I was like, I'm not gonna pick up blankets anymore, or like vintage, it's so hard to like set things like that for yourself, limitations like that for yourself at the bins, because there's so much random stuff that is worth it. So yeah, we didn't get stuff that was gonna be lame. We were like pretty picky. But we threw in some random things too to try, and some stuff for us. So
yep, and
we'll share that with you.
Still hit 25 pounds.
We were just at 25. That lady with her stapler is a godsend. She just puts her stapler on there.
Gets it over.
Yep. So that was great. All right, we'll see you back at the house or the office. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, as promised, we have clothes and things to show you that we picked up from the bins.
Yes, I know we didn't film a whole lot there this time. It's honestly just my fault and her fault.
Yeah,
I just was in a zone and we were tired and I just didn't really think about filming.
Yeah, we're thinking about getting those glasses. Maybe we've talked about it on here. Those glasses that are like hidden spy, like
camera
glasses, because that would be so easy to but go through each bin and film at the same time. Because when we film with our phones, it's like
it's kind of hard to like hold a phone like right here while you're like one hand like digging through stuff.
Yeah,
it's a little bit difficult.
I think we'll probably get that.
I know some people like do the whole GoPro on the chest thing, but that I don't want to be super obvious that we're filming.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some people don't care. I don't want to get questions from people all the time when I'm outsourcing. Like, oh, you YouTubers? So you film on a YouTube channel? Like, I don't want that. Some people probably enjoy talking about that in person, but I don't want to. So we want to try more inconspicuous.
I don't know.
Ways of filming while we're out and about. Because even like doing this with a phone while you're digging is still kind of like you're obviously filming on a phone. Yeah, anyways. I digress.
We did get stuff, and it's funny to me because we try to set parameters when we're at the bins, and like right before this bins trip, I processed this like a quilt that I got that was like a random no-name quilt, and so on my thing I was like, we're not gonna get any blankets, we're not gonna get any vintage. But we got blankets and vintage because it was like really worth it. So,
that's the thing.
Maybe we'll
with the
start
bins.
with that.
You can't really
set yourself
You can't set parameters with the bins because you never know what you're gonna find there.
Yeah, you really have to open your mind to what could be worth stuff. Like, we found leather chaps that sold for
$150.
$150.
Yeah.
And and then this Do you want to talk about this? Because I passed on this. I was like, this looks kind of cheap. But then Ryan was like, no, it doesn't. And he looked it up, and it's like a thing.
Yeah, this is this like beautiful faux fur coat. Right?
Faux fur and faux leather.
Faux fur, faux leather. It's by this brand, Comitor. I think that's how it's pronounced, or Comitor.
And it's vintage.
And it says made in China. So, you know, a lot of the times, stuff that's made in China is not very good quality.
Right.
But that is not always the case. There's a lot of, you know, it's a lot of the big brands produce their stuff in China, too. There's a lot of Nike stuff that comes from China. It just depends. Probably 9 times out of 10, if it's made in China, it's probably not worth looking at.
Yeah, if I have 2 things in front of me, it's a made in China or a made in Italy, I'm gonna be like, ooh, to the Italy thing. But sometimes China, I don't know.
That 1 out of 10 times, something like this comes along, and I'm like, I know it says made in China, but this looks really like fancy and high quality. And we looked it up, and it is worth quite a bit.
What were you seeing?
Let me look. I think I took a screenshot.
It has a few like little marks on it and stuff, but we decided to take a chance on this. Another thing that I'm happy that I established going to the bins this time is I don't want to get anything that's like a huge project. There was like a North Face jacket that we picked up, and I was like, oh, I could send this to thredup for something, or you know, whatever. But the inside of it, like, you would have to lint roll that for so long. And this past round from like the bins before, I had so much processing to do of like these have like all these stains, and this has so much lint rolling to do. And so I think I'm starting to understand like my time is worth more than like, oh, if I just like sweater shaved this Kate Spade dress forever, then I could get some money from it. It's like, that's not going to be worth it. So I was like, we were pickier this time around with condition, but inevitably some things do have stains. And like, there's one thing that we just totally missed the stains on, and it's like, well, whatever. Yeah. But yeah. It's
okay though. Yeah, so comps for this exact coat recently sold in September, the 8th of September, for $90.
Yeah.
Pre-owned.
That is good.
And all the other Comitor stuff is up there in the 80 range. There's a little bit of a stain right here, but we can probably wash that off. But yeah, $90 for this made in China faux fur, faux leather coat.
Yeah.
So it goes to show that anything is possible.
If you just believe.
If you just believe in your
Cinderella
heart.
story. 2003, I think.
Yeah. If you see the moral of that story is go. The moral of that story is go with your instinct.
Yeah.
Because I had an instinct about that. She passed right by it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't know about that. We should look it up. And it was worth it. So.
And that's the thing is at the bins, like, if you're at the bins and there's a bin that people have gone through so many times, you can still find great stuff in it because your eye and your education is different than theirs with reselling and what they're looking for and you're looking for.
Right.
So, yeah. Anyway, that was the first thing that I was like, I don't want to really get a lot of vintage stuff, but there's a vintage item. And vintage can do really well, but I think, yeah, I'm just trying to like not go too crazy with a lot of chances that are like vintage, but that we saw data for, so that's cool. The second thing that I said I wasn't going to pick up was blankets, and found this. It's Koyuchi. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. What is it? Nature
Comes Home.
Oh, Nature Comes Home. 75% organic cotton, 25% virgin merino wool, made in Germany. So,
yes.
I actually saw that tag before I really like saw the full glory of this. But there's 2 of these. There's this one.
Oh yeah, Klaus, we make the German virgin merino wool. The sheep have never seen a man before.
He can do this because he's German. It's okay. Yeah. So there's this.
Ooh, he makes this fine blankie.
You sound like the guy from Bug's Life.
Oh, like Heimlich?
Yeah, Heimlich's my favorite.
I'm a beautiful butterfly.
I'm a beautiful butterfly.
There's a couple little snags, like right there.
And I think there was like one stain, but we found 2 of these. We looked them up, and they were like astoundingly expensive.
Yeah, like did these come from
Pre-owned.
like? Did they come from Pottery Barn or
Barn.
Pottery Barn? They
I
may
think
have
they were more expensive than I don't
than
know.
Pottery Barn. Here's that
I don't know.
logo. Koyuchi.
Because you looked it up, right? No, did I look it up?
Yeah, I looked it up.
What did you see?
It was a lot. So brand new Koyuchi stuff is a lot, like hundreds, depending on what it is.
I don't know what it retailed for, but a
200.
new one was selling for $425. So I'm like,
Koyuchi
what?
blankets. What's the
Used
the
one.
The one used thing that was Koyuchi that's on eBay was $107.
Not bad.
So
And that sold recently.
and that was for a white quilted like king organic cotton blanket. This is not king sized, but okay. So based on that knowledge, though, you know, probably 50 to 80, I would guess per blanket.
Sure.
Because these are like throw blankets, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, these are a bit of an experiment, but you know,
But that's a good
we're basing that
experiment.
data.
Like,
yeah.
yeah. It's not just like the last thing I got that I was like, I shouldn't have gotten this. It was like, ooh, it has butterflies on it. And it was this mini quilt. I don't know. I'm not good at photographing like blankets, so maybe I will commission you to do that.
Okay.
I don't know.
But yeah, I've never heard of that brand, but it must be something special because
Yeah.
their stuff retails for a heck of a lot. Heck of a lot.
We also got this bin.
Yeah.
I love these bins. Like, we've got them behind us. It's not the same exact one, but I think, like, as far as, like, the handles, but I think it's, like, the same size. And I just always wish that I had more of these because I use one for my mail pickup. I put packages out in. I just like it to tote stuff around, so I was happy to find this.
Yeah. I think it's even the same brand. Sterile.
Is it? Yeah, Sterilite.
A Sterilite?
Yeah. Sterile.
Sterile brand.
Sterile. We're kind of delirious. Those probably
that was
make for
perfect.
like more fun or entertaining videos.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, we are delirious.
That's my book.
That is your book. That's mine.
This is fun. I found House of the Scorpion. This was my favorite book as a kid. It's still one of my favorite books, but this is a hardback version of it. This is also a first edition. So I was pretty stoked to find this in the bins, and I'm definitely keeping this for me and for our future children. All that fun
And our
stuff.
children's children.
And our children's children's children. But anyways, yeah, got this at the bins for $1, and it's in pretty good condition.
That is a good book. My
Yeah.
goodness. If you are like wanting a great story that is easy to read, this is great.
Yeah, it's a young adult, or I guess it's
Yeah, it's young adult.
young adult, like, you know,
Middle school.
probably, yeah, novel, but it's science fiction. It's about clones and drug lords and like this futuristic Mexico area. It's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's a good sci-fi story.
Very good.
Yeah.
This is hopefully the one item that was maybe a mistake because I got this. These are Madewell jeans. They are the old tag because they have the since 1937 right there. I actually got these as a filler item to send to thredup to get like $10 for, but didn't really look close enough on these because they have stains everywhere. They're like, I'm not sure if they're paint stains, but they look like paint stains. So, yeah. Maybe I'll try to clean these up. Because there's some white stains and there's some brown stains.
A little bit of speckle.
Yeah, but,
I mean, we might be able to get that out of there. Get that right out of there.
Yeah.
Put a little bit of
I'll
solvent.
wash them.
A little bit of Solive on them there, right there.
Leave
Get all that there paint out.
all that there.
Cool.
This is Ryan's new shirt. And he's
No,
gonna
it's
tell you
not.
about it.
Blue Hottie.
No, here, I'll do that one.
This is a Hilo Hottie.
Hilo Hattie. I'll do that one.
Hilo Hattie Hawaiian shirt. Actually, it's a really cool color and style.
It's funky.
I just don't wear Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah, I
but
know.
it is an XL.
I was kidding.
This is actually made in Hawaii, so this is actually a legit Hawaiian shirt.
I've been to Hilo Hattie's before.
Really?
In Lahui. Yeah.
Hilo Hattie's in Lahui.
We were just talking about Lahui because my sister went to Kauai for her honeymoon and they just got back. But yeah, Lahui has a Hilo Hattie's, and yeah, it's just this famous Hawaiian store. This is vintage, and I can maybe fetch, I'm gonna guess like 20-ish, but I did see some Hilo Hattie's in like larger sizes that were like selling for 60, 70. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know. So maybe I'll shoot high and take an offer or something like that. But
cool.
Hilo Hattie. You want to do that one?
Sure. I found this and it reminded me, if you are not new to this channel and you saw a couple of videos ago, we sold this funny bowling shirt by this brand.
It was like Dress to Pimp.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Oh, that was like the
subline.
Subtitle thing.
Oh, this is kind of velvety on the back.
Ooh.
Anyways, it reminded me of this ridiculous bowling shirt that we sold not too long ago. It's another one of those vintage, like, cool guy bowling style shirts. This brand is Cuba Vera. And yeah, I looked this up and it was actually going for, I think, $39 or $40.
That's cool.
Which isn't too bad for a shirt like this. $29. So yeah, $30 for something like this. Not too shabby. And it's in good condition. I don't see any holes or anything, so yeah. And this back material feels kind of velvety.
This is something also that I passed on, and then he found it and was like, oh, I looked this up and it's worth this amount. I'm like, all right, that's great.
Yeah, it reminded me of that other weird shirt we found, which also was surprisingly valuable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. This I'm very excited about. I think I was just watching a video where someone found a Free People robe. It was Mogi Beth. And yeah, so this is a Free People robe.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you can see the little charm there, Free People. It is a size extra small.
What child is this?
What child is this who laid to it? Yeah. So,
it's even got the sash.
It does, that is good.
That never happens.
That does not happen often. Yeah, it's in good condition. It's just like got this kind of textured. I'm not sure if this is intentional or if it's just like, you know, some wash wear. But, yeah. I didn't even look this up. Like, maybe we'll put a comp on the screen.
There's like a perfume coming off of that. Like, I can smell it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so that was... I'm sure that will fetch us a good amount of money.
Yeah, how much, though?
Well, okay, fine. I'll just look it up.
Somebody got stankified before they...
Stankified.
While they were wearing that before they donated it. Hey, this is a pair of pants. This is this is just a pair of Lucky Brand jeans that I think I found. 121 Heritage Slim, you know.
They're going straight to thredup for about $7 to $10, I think.
Yeah. Probably wouldn't pick this up at the thrift store. Yeah, Goodwill wanted $15 for these, and they did not get that for these. So we got them for $1, and we're gonna get $10 off of them.
This is Mountain Hardwear. It's a woman's medium wool cardigan. And we got the same exact cardigan in purple and saw that it was like selling for $39 on eBay. I do have to say that has not sold yet, so I'm not as confident in this piece, but...
It's like it's missing something.
I don't know. I think the other one...
It's like a belt loop?
It might just have that. I don't know. So, yeah, that's the thing.
What if you threaded up that?
Threaded it up? Probably wouldn't be very much. Mountain Hardwear is like not
the best.
Not super great. It depends on what you get, like anything. Fun fact, Mountain Hardwear is owned by the same company that owns Columbia and Prana.
Wow.
Yeah. Can't find a cardigan on, I'll just say a jacket. What if I sent a jacket in to thredup, then I would get $10. Yeah, so a cardigan, I'm not sure.
So it'd be better to try to sell that yourself.
Probably.
Okay. This is the next thing. This is just a fun t-shirt that's like all Japanese ramen themed. I have no idea what this says because I don't read Japanese. But I think I'm going to try this shirt for me. Tori found it. It's by the brand Threadless. Designed by Vincent Trinidad. I don't know what any of that means. But there's that logo. So, just a fun shirt.
Yeah. I don't think threadless is a thing. I looked it up and I didn't find anything. This is another piece to send to thredup. It's Madewell sweater, and I should get 10 to 12. I did a screenshot, but something in that range. So.
No, I'm getting yawny.
No.
Gonna have to have more coffee.
Oh no.
What do you want to do? You want me to do this?
Yeah, you get so excited.
Guess what we found again? I'm sorry if that's annoying. But you know, I just can't help myself when we find that logo right there, which you can't see. Now you can. It's Patagonia. Oh my gosh. Patagucci?
Wait, isn't that what Drew said?
What? So this is like a Patagonia, like, grandmother's sweater? Which is
I don't know how good it's gonna do.
It's like a Bilbo Baggins frock.
It's like that, what is it? Frog and... Is it frog and turtle vibe? I don't know.
It definitely has a turtle vibe.
Yeah. With
this huge, like, collar. It's like a turtleneck. Anyways, though, it's cool. It's Patagonia, so we'll probably...
Someone will buy it.
We'll probably get 35 or 40 for that, I would guess.
Yeah, maybe.
Did you look this up?
No.
Oh, maybe I'll just do that right now.
Alright. It'll probably be kind of underwhelming, because I think it's probably going to be about 20 on eBay. That's my guess. But Patagonia is like... At the bins, we pick it up no matter what.
Yeah, because it's
much.
Gonna sell.
Yeah. Because it sells quickly and reliably. Ooh, it's 100% merino wool. That is a great value added to this. Merino wool is a good fabric.
Somebody has one listed for $60.
Oh, that's cool.
Is that the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a merino wool basket weave knit cardigan sweater coat. One sold for $60 pre-owned.
That's cool.
And then another one sold for $24, so I don't know.
That's the thing with Patagonia is if you wait it out longer, you can probably get more. And that's how it is with a lot of items, but Patagonia like reliably sells. So there have been some items that I realized like, oh, I didn't price this high enough, and like when someone sent me an offer and I'm like, oh, I gotta relist that for way higher, and I know that it'll sell. That's happened a few times. I've also let Patagonia go for like $20 because I'm like, oh, this is like, it's got stains or it's not a great piece. And it sells quickly for that.
I don't know. That one sold for $60, so I don't know.
That's cool.
I would set it at $100 and see what somebody comes in at.
Sure. This is for me. Ryan found this for me. We find gifts for each other.
At the bands.
And it's a 2022 to 23 weekly planner, and it's unused. I loves planners. I love me planners, and it just makes me so happy. It's got stickers. It's got this like year that you can't see this, but I'm just pretending to be a teacher. It's got yearly goals, important dates, wish list. And then each week it has like goal of the week, notes, priorities, next week to do. It's a beautiful planner, you guys. I'm so happy about it. Am I going to use it? I don't know. But it makes me feel better about myself.
That's the real question. It's like, do you ever...
Because I have another planner.
Do you actually ever use these?
Yeah.
What's this?
That's for me.
Okay, you do that.
Okay. This is a present to myself. Well, I'm going to try it on. It is just Old Navy, but it's a linen blend jumpsuit. And it also has the same vibe as that sweater. Kind of the like, I don't know.
You could wear them together and look like a turtle.
Oh man, that's just so many shades of green.
50 shades of green.
No, I said so many shades of 50. It's like some like sick, like
it's like some gross like Irish like erotic novel.
Or like someone is sick and it's like they're nauseous, but also all of this sexual stuff is happening to them. Oh gosh.
This is the next thing. It's a pair of like spandex jeans, like kind of like jeggings, but they're like, I think these are actually denim. But, you know, with like the fake pockets and stuff. But these are the brand Liverpool Jeans Company. It's the Sienna pull-on legging. I think I found these. Did we look these up?
Yeah, so I did a screenshot and I decided to get them for a few reasons. I've heard McThrifty talk about this brand selling really quickly for her on Poshmark. And that's not always a great reason to pick things up because I've had a few things that like sell for other sellers but not for me very well. However,
they're in really good condition too.
Yeah, and I saw them selling for on eBay. There was $19, but I also saw like them selling for a lot more than that. So there was a range, and then I think also if I send them to thredup, I could get $10. So yeah, I don't know. There's options with that, but I'm going to try them out because she said that they sell really fast. They're a larger size, which is good. So we'll see about it.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then finally, we have a bunch of shoes that we picked this time. Yeah, this was actually a decent like shoe haul from the bins because usually we get there and there's just like nothing, or all the shoes are just absolutely wrecked. But this time we actually found a few pretty good ones.
Yeah.
Starting with, you want to start with those?
Sure. Yeah, it was great because we walked in and the shoes were already out, like when we walked in. And so we were like, you know, fresh-minded to like look through these shoes, and then we sorted through the shoes and then went on to clothing, which was nice. I picked these up because they looked really high quality, and they are called Satorzan. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. That is the label. Yeah, they're really this nice leather. I should take the rubber band off of these. Nice leather shoes. And I did a little bit more research and found that they were sold at Sundance or a Sundance brand or something. And I saw a few that sold on Poshmark for like $80. The only caveat to that is that they sold a while ago, so the sell-through rate on these might not be amazing. But I'm gonna try them out. Yeah.
Goodwill wanted $20 for these.
That's why they did not sell.
Yeah.
That's the good thing about Goodwill pricing their stuff up a lot, is that people won't buy that and then it'll just sit in their store and then it'll end up at the bins. So you can get some really good stuff for like $1 to $2 to $3 or whatever, just because they priced it up too much. So anyway, I thought these were so cool.
You're gonna have to put some sticky remover on this to get that out of there.
Yeah.
Because people won't want to step on the sticky.
Step on the sticky. Yeah, there's like a Goodwill.
Yes. Then we found these. These are a pair of Nike Epic React Flyknit shoes, and Tory actually has this exact same pair.
I was wearing these when he found these.
Yes, and these are in pretty decent condition. They're just a little bit dirty. These are like the Oreo colored ones, which are kind of cool. Back in the day, when these came out, these are from 2019. These were $200, something around that. So these are still holding up really well. And these Epic Flyknit React shoes still resell for a lot. They hold their value well for Nikes.
You're seeing like 50, right?
Yeah, 50 to 80.
That's awesome.
I need to clean these. It depends on the condition, obviously. These are a little worn down, especially the bottoms. But there's no rips or tears or anything, and the soles are still in them. That's the one thing with Ben's shoes. The soles are always missing from like the shoes.
Oh yeah, that's one thing to check. I brought home shoes and I'm like, this is gonna be great, and then I get home and I'm like, oh, the sole is missing.
Sole's gone. You always got to check the sole. But yeah, these ones do have their soles, so all these need is a good cleaning, so they're not as dirty and dingy, and then we could probably resell those for $50.
Yeah, so cool.
Yes.
Random story. I don't know if you want to include this in this or not, but those shoes, Ryan was working at Dutch Bros at the time when we first started dating, and he got those shoes for me full price from Nike because he had a credit from Dutch Bros to buy himself like these crazy like customized sneakers.
Yeah.
But he was like generous, and he was like, what if I just take that money and like kind of use it for other stuff? And so he bought me those, and I think you also bought me like leggings or something, and then you bought yourself some shoes, and it went a lot farther than if you just got the customized one.
It was like a end of the year, like a Christmas bonus kind of a thing. Dutch Bros just hooked up everybody at HQ, and they just were like, here, you have $300 to spend at Nike at the company store.
Mm-hmm. So you spent $200 of that on my shoes?
And your leggings.
Were they on sale?
They might have been on sale.
Oh, okay.
It was the company store.
Okay.
So everything at the Nike company store is like 40% off.
For Dutch Bros employees.
Yeah, well, for any employees. Anybody, you can only get into the Nike company store by invite.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So Dutch new people that worked for Nike, there's collaborations. And so somebody who worked there was able to get us in.
Mm-hmm.
That's
so
what
cool.
it was.
That was, that was when we first started dating, I think, or like around that time we were dating. And I just was so impressed by that. And I love those shoes, and I'm still wearing them all the time today.
They held up really well.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do these ones and you can talk about this.
Okay.
So we've got like the best shoe, like our favorite shoe find.
For last?
For the last thing. And this is the penultimate thing. Thank you, Series of Unfortunate Events, for teaching me that word. Second to last. These are a pair of Cole Haan tall boots. And my plan is to send these to thredup because they do better over there. And thredup, looking at their estimated payout for these boots, was pretty encouraging. So if you find Cole Haan, or if you've got Cole Haan stuff that is just sitting for you, you might consider sending it to thredup. I guess I did not take a screenshot, so we're gonna just look it up again.
I think you said it was like 60.
Yeah, it was like crazy. There was definitely a range, so I don't know for sure what that is gonna be, but yeah, from 46 to 57 looks like that would be my payout for
Not
that.
Too bad.
So that's fun. That will be great.
That will fetch a high price.
Yeah. I didn't really look up these for like reselling. I could try. Like maybe it would be more beneficial to sell them myself. But Cole Haan, I just haven't had the best luck with personally. And I'm impatient, so if I can send them to thredup for like a good price, that's more attractive to me. Yeah. See, I'm looking them up, and on eBay, what I'm seeing right now is like, well, there's one listed for 67. There's one that's new that's listed for 59. So I'm going to send these to thredup. Cole Haan.
And then the best item of the day, and this is the kind of stuff that you want to find at the bins, man, but check it out. Tory Burch leather loafers. These are beautiful. They're in pretty good condition for being at the bins. They've got a little bit of wear on the toes and stuff, but we're going to clean these up with the leather cleaner. And that's awesome. I believe these are called the Miller loafers. And I'm seeing like in the 50 to 80 range for resale on these.
They are beautiful shoes. The leather is so quality.
It's like really soft. It feels like lamb's leather or something like that. But yeah, I don't know exactly. But yeah, really good condition. Tory Burch. And yeah.
Ryan found those.
Yeah, I spotted them in the bin like kind of sitting on the top too, and I was like nobody saw these? And I'm like, okay, well.
All right.
And then I was like, Merry Christmas.
Yeah. They're my size too.
And I'm like,
I don't know if that's my style, but.
Yeah. I guess, if you don't study reselling and stuff, like maybe Tory Burch isn't the most obvious. Or if you're like not like, if you're not like aware of like luxury brands much.
Yeah.
It's not like Gucci, or something like that's really obvious.
Right.
But yeah, these are sweet.
They're really cool.
And they feel just really high quality. So, yeah.
So exciting. So exciting.
These retailed for like $400 or something.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
That's the first pair of Tory Burch shoes that we found.
Yeah. One sold, same exact one sold pre-owned, one size bigger for $50 recently. These are like classic Tory Burch shoes. Like these are, when you think of Tory Burch shoes, like that's what you think of.
Well, this looks awful with my getup right now. Just got a sock. These are nice. Anyways.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's cool.
Gorgeous.
That's a really nice find.
Gorgeous.
That made that trip worth it for sure. And that crazy. These are actually probably not the thing that will sell for the most, but it's the coolest find in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
fun.
Yeah.
Successful day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to say?
Oh, well, one thing, maybe we mentioned it before, was that we went on a Wednesday, and we tend to find, like, we have just, like, really crazy luck on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
I don't know what it is.
But this was probably the best Wednesday trip that we've ever had.
Yeah, that's true. I believe you're true. I believe you're true about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool. Yep. We got some good dinner afterwards at a place called Copper River that we really love. Good day overall.
Yeah.
Hey, we're over 200 subscribers now, so thank you for all the new subscribers we're getting.
We're so excited about that.
It's happening, man. The channel's growing.
You want to watch little old us?
Yeah. I'm just blown away, yeah. I'm like, I didn't know what was going to happen when we started a YouTube channel. I'm like, I don't think anybody's going to want to watch us, but apparently some people do. So that's pretty cool. That's encouraging. Yeah, and for anybody who's out there who's like trying to start a YouTube channel or whatever, just keep going. Just keep being consistent, because it kind of compounds. I've been noticing, like the first 100 subscribers took 7 months, but the last 100 happened within the last month. So 100 to 200 was really fast, and I imagine that's kind of how it goes. The more and more, it just keeps kind of like snowballing. So yeah, maybe that will offer you some encouragement if you're just starting your YouTube channel and you're trying to do the same thing. Yeah, it's consistency really is the key to this. When people say that, they aren't just BSing you. So cool. Yeah, well, that's all we got for this bins haul today. Thanks for watching, and I guess we'll just go ahead and roll that outro, and we'll see you next week.
Okay.
Bye.
Hey, thanks again for checking out this video.
If you learned something or enjoyed what you saw, please take a second to hit that like button. It really helps us out.
And if you want more nifty thrifties in your life, why not subscribe to our channel and ring the bell icon to get notified when we make new videos just like this one.
Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.